What if one person could change the Catholic Church from inside the Vatican? Imagine a figure who embodies humility, compassion, and unwavering faith, working tirelessly to bridge the gap between the Church and the people it serves. This is not a mere fantasy, but a reality embodied by one remarkable individual. Meet Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, a man whose journey from the Philippines to the heart of the Vatican has been nothing short of extraordinary. His life is a testament to the power of faith and the impact one person can have on the world. He's like a quiet hero, a light of hope in our changing world. With a warm smile and a gentle demeanor, Cardinal Tagle has touched the lives of countless individuals, offering solace and guidance in times of need. His story is about faith, caring for others, and believing the gospel can change everything. From comforting parishioners to reading the gospel with profound conviction, Cardinal Tagle's actions speak volumes about his dedication to his faith and his community. Cardinal Tagle doesn't want power or fame. He shuns the limelight, preferring instead to focus on the core tenets of his faith: humility, service, and love for all people. He wants to serve, be humble, and bring the Church closer to the people. His mission is to make the Church more accessible, more relatable, and more in tune with the needs of the modern world. Cardinal Tagle was born in the Philippines, a country known for its deep-rooted Catholic faith. Growing up in a humble environment, he was instilled with values of compassion, empathy, and a strong sense of community. He could have had an easy life, pursuing a career that offered comfort and stability. But Cardinal Tagle felt a higher calling, a divine purpose that transcended personal gain. But he felt a call to do something bigger, something more important than himself. This calling led him to the priesthood, where he could dedicate his life to serving others and spreading the message of the gospel. So he became a priest. His early years in the priesthood were marked by a deep commitment to his parishioners and a relentless pursuit of spiritual growth. He gave his life to serving others, and his kindness and ability to connect with people really showed. Whether it was through a simple conversation or a grand gesture, Cardinal Tagle's empathy and understanding made a lasting impact on those he encountered. He quickly became important in the Church. His wisdom, humility, and ability to communicate complex theological concepts in a relatable manner earned him respect and admiration from his peers. He's smart, has strong faith, and can talk to anyone. Cardinal Tagle's intellectual prowess is matched only by his genuine interest in the lives and stories of the people he meets. But even though he became important, Cardinal Tagle never forgot what's truly important: being humble, caring for others, and believing that everyone is special. His rise in the Church hierarchy never diminished his commitment to these core values. When he became Archbishop of Manila, the whole world started to notice him. His leadership in one of the most populous cities in the world showcased his ability to manage complex issues while staying true to his principles. He helped the poor and those who needed it most in a very crowded city. His initiatives focused on social justice, poverty alleviation, and community building, making a tangible difference in the lives of many. This experience changed how he thought about the Church, and he brought these ideas with him to the Vatican. His time in Manila shaped his vision for a more inclusive, compassionate, and responsive Church, a vision he continues to advocate for within the highest echelons of the Catholic hierarchy. Cardinal Tagle envisions a Church that is open and welcoming to everyone, especially those who often find themselves on the margins of society. He dreams of a community where no one feels excluded or left behind, where every individual, regardless of their background, is embraced with love and compassion. This vision is not just a lofty ideal, but a call to action for all who follow the teachings of Jesus Christ. He sees the face of Jesus in the poor, the refugees, and everyone who is forgotten by society. For Cardinal Tagle, these individuals are not just statistics or problems to be solved. They are human beings with dignity and worth. He believes that by serving them, we are serving Christ himself. This perspective drives his relentless commitment to social justice and humanitarian efforts. Cardinal Tagle firmly believes that the Church has a crucial role to play in making the world a better place. It's not enough to preach about love and compassion. The Church must actively demonstrate these values through its actions. He advocates for a Church that goes beyond its walls to reach out to those in need, providing not just spiritual support but also tangible assistance. His work in the Philippines, particularly in the impoverished areas of Manila, has given him a first-hand understanding of the challenges faced by the poorest of the poor. He has witnessed the daily struggles of families living in dire conditions, battling against poverty, disease, and social injustice. These experiences have deeply influenced his approach to ministry and his advocacy for the vulnerable. Cardinal Tagle has seen the devastating effects of poverty, inequality, and systemic injustice. He has observed how these issues strip people of their dignity and hope, creating a cycle of suffering that is difficult to break. Yet he remains undeterred, driven by a profound sense of empathy and a desire to bring about meaningful change. Despite the overwhelming challenges, Cardinal Tagle has also witnessed the incredible resilience and strength of the human spirit. He has seen how people, even in the most desperate circumstances, cling to hope and find ways to support one another. This resilience inspires him and reinforces his belief in the power of community and solidarity. These experiences have fueled Cardinal Tagle's passion for justice and his commitment to advocating for the rights of the marginalized. He is not afraid to speak out against injustice and to challenge systems that perpetuate inequality. His voice is a powerful force for change, calling on others to join him in the fight for a more just and compassionate world. Cardinal Tagle uses every platform available to him to speak up for the poor and the oppressed. Whether addressing a small community gathering or a large public audience, his message is consistent. We must work together to create a society where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. He emphasizes that change is not only possible but necessary. He is particularly vocal about issues such as corruption, social injustice, and the mistreatment of vulnerable populations. Cardinal Tagle does not shy away from difficult conversations, recognizing that addressing these issues is essential for creating a more equitable society. He challenges those in power to act with integrity and to prioritize the well-being of all people. Cardinal Tagle believes that the Church has a moral obligation to be the voice for those who cannot speak for themselves. He sees this as a fundamental aspect of living out the gospel message. By advocating for the marginalized, the Church can help to bring about the systemic changes needed to address the root causes of poverty and injustice. For Cardinal Tagle, the teachings of the gospel are clear. We are called to love our neighbors and to work towards a world where everyone can live with dignity and hope. This call to action is not limited to acts of charity, but extends to efforts to transform society in ways that promote justice and equality. Cardinal Tagle's vision goes beyond providing immediate relief to those in need. He envisions a world where everyone has the opportunity to succeed and where systemic barriers to equality are dismantled. His work in community development and his advocacy for equal opportunities reflect his commitment to creating a more just and inclusive society for all. Cardinal Tagle knows the Church can't stay the same in a changing world. He understands that the world is evolving rapidly and the Church must evolve with it to remain relevant and impactful. The traditional ways of reaching out to people, while still valuable, are no longer sufficient on their own. The Church must embrace new methods and tools to connect with the faithful and those who are searching for meaning in their lives. He knows technology can help share the gospel with new people. By leveraging digital platforms, the Church can reach individuals who might never set foot in a physical church. Social media, websites, and apps provide opportunities to share messages of hope, love, and faith with a global audience. Cardinal Tagle sees the potential in these tools to break down barriers and create a more inclusive and accessible church. Using the internet isn't about forgetting the past, it's about growing and meeting people where they are. The Church's rich history and traditions are not being abandoned. Rather, they are being brought into the modern age. By engaging with people on the platforms they use daily, the Church can remain a constant presence in their lives. This approach allows the Church to be more responsive to the needs and concerns of its members, especially the younger generation. He sees the internet and social media as good ways to talk to people, teach them, and build community. These platforms offer unique opportunities for interaction and engagement. Through live streams, video messages, and social media posts, Cardinal Tagle can reach out to people in real time, offering guidance, support, and inspiration. This direct line of communication helps to foster a sense of community and belonging among the faithful. With him leading, the Church is using technology to connect with people around the world. The digital age has made it possible for the Church to transcend geographical boundaries and reach a truly global audience. Cardinal Tagle's leadership in this area is helping to ensure that the Church's message of love and compassion is heard by people from all walks of life, regardless of where they are located. Share what the Church believes and provide a deeper understanding of its teachings. Through online sermons, educational videos, and interactive content, Cardinal Tagle is making the Church's beliefs more accessible and understandable. This approach helps to demystify the Church's teachings and makes them more relatable to a modern audience, and help people understand each other. By facilitating discussions and encouraging dialogue, Cardinal Tagle is promoting a culture of understanding and empathy. This is particularly important in a world that is often divided by differences. Through these efforts, the Church can play a vital role in bringing people together and fostering a sense of unity. Cardinal Tagle doesn't just send messages online. He talks to people, answers their questions, and engages with them on a personal level. This personal touch is crucial in building trust and rapport with the community. By being approachable and responsive, Cardinal Tagle is able to address the concerns and needs of the faithful more effectively, and listens to what they have to say. Listening is a key component of effective communication, and Cardinal Tagle understands this well. By taking the time to listen to the experiences and perspectives of others, he is able to gain valuable insights and build stronger connections with the community. He's open and friendly, making it easy for people to talk to him. This openness and friendliness help to break down barriers and create a welcoming environment. People feel comfortable approaching him with their questions and concerns, knowing that they will be met with kindness and understanding. This helps younger people who aren't interested in the old ways of going to church. The younger generation often seeks new and innovative ways to engage with their faith. By meeting them where they are and using the tools they are familiar with, Cardinal Tagle is making the Church more relevant and appealing to them. Cardinal Tagle is using technology to make the Church easier to understand and more important to a new generation of Catholics. By embracing technology, he is ensuring that the Church remains a vital and dynamic force in the lives of the faithful, both now and in the future. Cardinal Tagle is important to people outside the Vatican too. People around the world listen to what he says about faith, helping others, and talking with people of different religions. His message of caring for others, including everyone, and hope is important to people everywhere. People call him the Asian Pope, and that shows how important he is. He connects the East and the West, and shows that the Catholic Church is for everyone. He can talk to people from all over the world because he's kind, understands people, and knows what it's like to be human. Cardinal Tagle travels all over the world, meeting presidents, religious leaders, and everyday people. He talks about peace, understanding, and forgiveness. He works hard to help the poor and those in need, and people listen to him. Subscribe to our channel History Documentary Hub for more insightful videos and intriguing content.